Hi everyone, welcome back to the Quick Q series of videos. This is Mrs. Burt. Alright, so I'm just going to show you the features of our console that I haven't shown you already. Alright, so we've got, over to the left here, we've got our fixtures and our groups. So we're able to group our lights if we like. So at the moment we're in fixtures mode and we can just see all the different fixtures or lights that we have patched in. If we click on groups, you can see that it has automatically grouped our lights into spots and into profiles, so 2 groups. We can add more groups if we want to do that. To do that, I'm just going to unhighlight these. Say I want to make a group with just these end spotlights. All right, so I click on those and I'm going to click on, okay, wait a minute. Got to go down to the bottom here now. We've got to click onto group. I'm going to click record. So anytime we want to record something or add something, we have to press this record button. All right, so I'm going to press record. And I'm going to click this first box down the bottom here. So next to the group, make sure it says group here. I'm going to click here. And now I have another group of lights. Okay, so that is that. All right, another feature. We've got our intensity, position, color, and beam here. So if I click on intensity, what that'll do is we've got faders on all of our lights here. We can increase the intensity of those ones. So if I get up my visualizer here, I'll close this bit down. We don't need that bit right now. Let's just move this over. Okay, so if I bring up this one here, you can see that that light has turned its intensity on. If I want to go all the way, oh, wait a minute, I'm putting on both now by using this one here. So, or you can click on 100, or you can click on 0. That's quicker. So if I just wanted to do these individually, you'd have to do it over here. But together, just press 100 and they'll both come on together. Okay, so that's one feature there. Another one is position. So we can change the position of these lights, and you can just see that they are jiggling there. But if I turn that intensity back on, you can see that by making those movements, you can change where they are pointing on the screen. So I'm just clicking on this box in the middle here and dragging around. All right. So now I've just got to work out how to get them back down. Oh, too far. So somewhere here's fine. Okay, the next thing you can change is the colour. Now you've got lots of options here. We've got the colour picker. We've got the Lee gels, which is a set of gels that you can actually buy that you put on the front of a light, much like we use the little slides in class during our light prac to put in front of the white light. So you can see there's, you scroll down, there's a lot of colours there. Another brand is called the Roscoe gels. Again, not so many colours for that one. Apollo gels, lots of colours there. Okay, or the colour picker, you can make your own colour. So look, if I just drag around here, you can see those lights are changing colour depending on what I'm doing. And if you go, oh, I want a blue, and like, okay, that looks good. Oh, but I just want a little bit less cyan in that. You can drag that down, and that will make it a bit more pinky. Okay, and there's some others here, but because I've got this opened up, there you go. So I could add a bit more yellow if I wanted as well, or I could take out a bit of magenta, and you can make your own custom color. All right, so that's colors. Now, effects. If you have a look in here, I'm just going to make that back to default. We've got some different effects here. So if I show you the CMY, it's going to scroll through cyan, magenta, and yellow and make these pretty colours. We can do green, blue. They just change back between green and blue. We can do red, blue, red, green, blue, And I'll scroll through those colours. And there's a bit of a fade on that. You can see that that takes a little while. This one just immediately snaps to the new colour. And then you have a random one, so it will choose its own colours randomly. All right, let's click on these flicks and see what they do. So it just flicks in the blue colour to the white lights, or you can flick in a green, you can flick in a red. And flicking in a white is not going to make any difference if they're already white. You can make your own effect as well. So here we had green, blue, red, blue, green. You could do a 2-colour, a 3-colour, or a 4-colour. So let's just do a 2-colour. So I want a cyan as my first one and a pink as my next one. So now it's going to do cyan and pink. Okay, so those are effects in the colour option. The last option we've got is the beam. And depending on the light that you're using, you can change some of these. So the iris, if we do a narrow iris versus a wide iris. A narrow zoom, so really defined small circle, or a wide, makes that much bigger. Back to default. Gobos are fun to add. These aren't available for every kind of light, but for, what did I pick? These spots or profiles, you can get these. And these are just different patterns. And you can use these in your shows to add some extra depth to your mood. You can make it seem a little bit scary. You can make it seem like this one's a bit watery looking. I'm not sure what that one is, but you can add, oh, this one's a bit confusing, a bit crazy. So gobos are a pattern that you can add to your light. Let's see what these other features. If you click on it and it doesn't have any other features, this one, strobe, let's see what that does. No, I haven't played with that one before, so maybe don't worry about that one, or work it out yourself. And effects. You can do some chasers. So this opens up the iris and closes the iris. This opens up the zoom and closes the zoom. That one doesn't seem to do anything in this one. Now these ones, there doesn't seem to be anything to choose from here, so I think we'll just go back to default on that one. Cancel. Okay. Now I might have missed position. They have some effects here as well. Now, assuming the lights can move, we have some movements here. So I'm going to start at the end here with a zigzag. So assuming that we have lights that can do this in the hall, then you can add these to your show. But I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll find out. I will know by the time you do this. So there's a heap of different movements that you can have here. That's just one moving. All right, spider. What else is good? Cross. Circle. These will both track circles. So you can see there's a lot of different options here that can add some interesting movement to your show. All right. No effect. Okay. All right. Just going to go back to my layout screen. All right. One thing I didn't mention before, actually no, it's too late now. I'll go back and fix that video. Okay. I might leave it at that. That's actually a lot for now. So I'll save the rest for the next video.